Hello students, I am back with a new topic for class 10th. Today we will discuss about chemical coordination in plants. I have divided this topic for your convenience into two parts. Today I will discuss only first part which include what is plant hormone and their types, and in second part we will discuss tropic movements in plants in our another video. So let's start with our first part, plant hormones. First topic is what are plant hormones? To study about plant hormones, first we will understand some terms, that is stimuli and response. Movements in plants are caused due to some changes in the external or internal environment. Such changes in organism are called stimuli, and the resulting action or movements caused by the stimuli are called responses. Students, now we can define hormone as plants respond to stimuli by producing chemical compounds called hormones that work as messengers. The term hormone was first used by William Bayliss and Ernest Starling in 1902. The term phytohormone is used for plants in the place of hormones to distinguish them from animal hormones. They are also called plant growth regulators because the way in which plants respond to these hormones is by growth. We know that the main areas of growth or cell division in plants are the meristems, which are present just behind the tip of the root or the shoot. These meristems are sensitive to phytohormones. There are no specific organs involved in the synthesis of the plant hormones. They are produced in one part of the plant and transported to the other through xylem, phloem, or by diffusion. Growth in plants is regulated by a variety of plant hormones. Some of the hormones are auxins, gibberellins, cytokinins, ethylene, and abscisic acid. Now, we will study about these plant hormones in detail. Students, first I will explain you about auxins. The term auxin was first coined by F. W. Wendt in 1928 from the Greek word auxin, which means to grow. It is the first growth hormone discovered in plants. Auxins are universally distributed in higher plants as well as in lower plants like algae and fungi. In higher plants, they are present in mainly shoot apex, root apex, and lateral meristem, etc. Students, there are five naturally occurring auxins in plants. That is, indole 3 acetic acid. We can abbreviate it as IAA. Second is 4-chloroindole 3 acetic acid. Third one is indole 3 butyric acid. We can abbreviate it as IBA. Fourth is indole 3 propanoic acid, and last is phenyl acetic acid. And some synthetic auxins are 1. Naphthalene acetic acid. We can abbreviate it as NAA. And second is 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Students, now we will discuss about some important functions of auxins. Auxins promotes the growth of stem, root and fruits by cell elongation. They delay leaf senescence. It means auxins prevent dropping of fruits and leaves at early stages. They promote the growth of apical buds and dominate over lateral buds. This phenomenon of suppression is called apical dominance, control xylem differentiation and help in cell division. They induce rooting in the cutting of some plants like rose, bougainvillea, etc. Due to effects of auxins, fruit formation without fertilization in fruits like apple, tomatoes and bananas, etc. take place. This phenomenon is called, or this kind of fertilization is called parthenocarpy, and the fruits are called parthenocarpic fruits. Next plant hormone is gibberellin. Gibberellins are acidic in nature. There are different kind of gibberellins. found in different plants. These are GA1, GA2, GA3 and so on. Gibberellic acid is the most common form found in the plants. They stimulates elongation of the stem, flowering and germination. Gibberellic acid was discovered by Kurosawa, a Japanese botanist. These are present in meristematic regions like stem apex, root apex, buds and seeds, etc. Now, some important functions of gibberellins are: they promote the growth of internodes by cell elongation. Gibberellins break seed dormancy and initiate germination. They also delay senescence. They promote fruit growth, are capable of inducing parthenocarpy. It helps in increasing the crop yield by enhance the growth of internodes such as sugarcane. They are widely used in horticulture and food industries. They help in increase length of grapes, elongate apples and improve their shapes. These are used by the brewing industry for increasing the speed of the malting process. Next phytohormone is cytokinin. Cytokinins have been discovered by Skoog and Miller in 1950. These are produced in the region where cell division occurs. They produce mostly in roots and transported to the other organs through xylem. Its large amount found in germinating seeds, developing fruits and embryo, etc. They help in production of new leaves, lateral shoots, growth and chloroplast in leaves, etc. Functions of cytokinins are: they stimulate plant growth by cell division and cell elongation. In seeds, they cause expansion of cotyledons. They break seed dormancy and promote germination. They promote chlorophyll synthesis in chloroplast and delay leaf senescence. They inhibit apical dominance. They promote cell division even in non-meristematic tissues. Students, now we will discuss about next hormone, ethylene. Ethylene is a simple gaseous plant growth regulator or hormone. They synthesize by most of the plant organs including ripening fruits and aging tissues. It is produced in higher plants and fungi. All living cells are capable of producing ethylene, but more ethylene is produced in meristematic tissues. Next is function of ethylene. There are two main functions of ethylene in plants. First, reduction in stem elongation and second is acceleration of senescence. Besides it also help in ripening of fruits, initiating germination in peanut seeds, promoting root growth and root hair formation, sprouting of potato tuber and inducing flowering in mango. Students, last hormone which we are going to study is abscisic acid. It is a growth retarding hormone which was discovered in 1960. It is abbreviated as ABA. Initially, it was called dormant. Later, another compound, abscessin 2, was discovered and are commonly called as abscisic acid. It is found in angiosperms, gymnosperms, pteridophytes and some mosses. It is found in the chloroplast of leaves. Fruits and seeds contain the highest amount of abscisic acid. Now, functions of abscisic acid. Abscisic acid is a plant hormone which functions mainly as a growth inhibitor by slowing down plant metabolism. It promotes the dormancy in seeds and buds. This is the opposite of breaking the dormancy. It also promotes closing of stomata. It promotes falling of leaves, buds, flowers and fruits and accelerates senescence. It inhibits seed germination, development and maturation of seeds. It also increases the tolerance of plants to various kinds of stresses. Therefore, it is also called the stress hormone. It helps in the development and maturation of seeds. Students, that's all for this topic. Hope this topic is clearly understandable to you all. If there is any doubt, please let me know in the comment box. I will post second part of this topic which includes tropic movements in plants very soon. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe the channel.